Hi, my name is Courtney Sullivan, and I'm the Career Counselor and Career Services at Purdue University, Fort Wayne. We are located in Kettler Hall, room 109, and you can reach us at the number listed or email us at careerservices@pfw.edu. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the TypeFocus7 assessment. This assessment is really helpful if you're not sure what to major in or what career path is right for you. But please remember, this resource is used as a tool to help guide you in the process and not to give you definitive answers for what you should do as a career. So how do you access the TypeFocus7 assessment? First, you want to log into your Go PFW account, and then you want to click on the Career Development tab. Once you've clicked on that tab, a screen similar to this should be pulled up. In the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see Virtual Career Center. Underneath that, you'll see the TypeFocus7 Career Assessment. You will want to click on that link. Once you've clicked on that, a screen like this should pop up for you. You will need to fill out this information and then click Submit. Once you have clicked Submit, another screen should pop up with more prompted questions. Please answer those questions, and then once you have completed that, you will then access the TypeFocus7 assessment. Once you have created an account, a screen like this should pop up. I have already created an account and my name pops up right here. The most important step on the TypeFocus7 is step 1 here, self-assessment. Click on that. I have already completed these assessments, so I have green check marks next to them. You will want to complete the personality, the interests, the skills, and the values. The success factors is optional. Once you have completed these, you will also see a green check mark next to these boxes. I'm going to click on Personality Assessment. You should have questions that come up, and you will need to answer those questions and submit this assessment in order to receive your results. I've already completed the assessment, so I already have my personality type listed here. I am an ESFJ. You can see that the preferences are listed here. So for most of mine, I'm very clear. The only one I'm a little bit less than very clear on is sensing. If you're not sure what these letters mean, please click on Type Factors and Work. Here it walks you through what each of these letters mean and where the research comes from. The first preference, you are either extroversion or introverted. So E or I. The second preference, you are either sensing or intuition, so S or N. The third preference, you are either thinking or feeling, so T or F. And the last preference, you are either judging or perceiving, J or P. I would really encourage you to read this page and make sure that you agree with your personality type. Again, this walks you through what each of these letters mean, and you can get a good idea which one you prefer. After you have read this and you find one that you don't agree with, you can always change it later. For example, if I say that after I read this, I actually feel like I'm more intuition than sensing, I can go up to this Change tab here, click on it, and I can change it to intuition, and then I will need to click Submit. The reason that this is important is because you will get different occupations that align with your personality once you've changed it. So you want to make sure that you agree with your personality type, that way you're getting the right occupations and majors listed. I'm going to click back on sensing because I agree with my personality type. We go back to Career Summary, and down here you'll see occupations matched to your personality with related majors. Most of you are probably working towards a 4-year degree, so I'm going to click on that one. Here it lists the different occupations with the related majors at Purdue University, Fort Wayne that align with my personality type. The red W takes you to the catalog related to that major. So if I click on this red W here, it brings me to the psychology catalog. at Purdue University, Fort Wayne. These other things will tell you more information about that specific career. So this is the green economy activities. This is the bright outlook, so occupations that are expected to grow rapidly in the next several years. And this is annual salary. Here is career cluster. If I click on graduate degree or higher, because some of you will want to continue on with your education after Purdue University, Fort Wayne, click on that and it gives me different occupations that require a graduate degree or higher. Again, it gives you the occupation, the majors related, offered at Purdue University, Fort Wayne, the catalog here, and other things here. Now I'm going to move on to interests. So this page gives you your interest code. So you can have up to 3. This assessment automatically highlights your top 3 here. If you look, I'm actually tied for my 3rd one, so I can be either artistic or investigative. I would probably say I'm more investigative than artistic after reading the description down here. So I would probably say that my interest code is social, enterprising, and investigative. Please make sure you're reading the descriptions down here so you can make sure that you agree with your interest code. I definitely agree that my top 2 are social and enterprising. If you want to know more about these interest codes, you can click on this video here and click on this and it'll give you more information on that. I can do the same thing that I did on the personality and look at 4-year degrees. So here it gives me the occupations that align with my interests and the related majors offered at Purdue University, Fort Wayne. There's quite a bit on this one. If I go up, I can click on graduate degree or higher. Next, I'm going to move on to skills. So here are the skills that I've identified for myself, and I can click on 4-year degree, and it gives me the occupations that align with my skills for graduate degree or higher. Values, so here are the values that I've chosen. Same thing, click on 4-year degree, and it gives me the occupations that align with my values. Or I can click on graduate degree or higher. Now I'm going to go back to the home page and go to step 2. Step 2 is where you can see the overlap between all 4 assessments. You can filter by education needed if you want here, or you can leave it as is. So I have 4 occupations that match I have 0 occupations that align with all 4 of my assessments, but I have 4 occupations that match at least 3 of my assessments. So I click on this, and it tells me what the occupations are here, what majors are related to that occupation, and then it tells me which assessments it aligns with here. So P for personality, I for interest, S for skills, and V for values. I have 29 occupations that match at least 2 of my assessments. That's a lot. If I want to explore occupations within majors offered at Purdue University, I can click on this one here. So if you know what you want to major in and you enjoy what you're majoring in, but not sure what to do as a career path, this might help guide you. For example, if I'm a psychology major and I definitely want to stay in psychology, I can click on this one and it gives me a list of occupations that individuals can do with a psych degree. Some of these will require advanced degrees, so you might want to click on graduate degree up here. And I only have 4 occupations that match 2 assessments that require a graduate degree. But if I go back to this list and go back to psychology I can look at these occupations. Just because an occupation doesn't show up on your list doesn't mean that you can't pursue that. And just because you're majoring in psych doesn't mean you can only pursue these occupations. There are so many other things that you can do. Again, this is not meant to tell you what you should do. It's just meant to be a tool to help you in the process as you're exploring different things and thinking about different things. So if I go back to homepage, there are a few other things in here that I want to show you. If you go to step 5 and click on personal branding, this gives you some strengths based on your personality type. So this could be helpful when you're trying to market yourself or think about how you go into an interview and talk about your strengths and things like that. If you go to step 6, transferable skills, this gives you a list of transferable skills based on your personality type. So there's a lot of other cool things in this assessment. Those are 2 other ones that I just wanted to show you, but make sure that you're clicking through these different steps and going through them because there's a lot of good resources for you to kind of explore different things. If you want a report of your assessments, click on reports up here. And then I'm going to click on all 4 of my assessments, personality, interests, skills, values, and click submit. Here it gives me a report that's easy to read and goes through each one. You can click down here, create PDF if you want a PDF version. Or you can click print report here and it'll bring you to a screen that you can print. So I'm going to go back to homepage. And those are the important things that I wanted to point out on the TypeFocus7 assessment. But please make sure, if anything, you complete step 1 and are looking at step 2. Now I'm bringing you back to the presentation. So this goes over the Connect. The Connect is a newsletter sent to students every other week, and it has a lot of good information on there. It has jobs and internships listed on there that are related to your major. It has different events going on through our office and all kinds of helpful information. So please make sure that you're taking some time to look at the Connect. Follow us on social media. So we have a LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Make sure you're staying up to date on what's going on in our office and what events we have and things like that. If you're looking for a job or internship, you're going to go to Handshake. So you can access Handshake on your GoPFW account, the Career Development tab, Handshake, and then Jobs. We update this every day, so there's new jobs and internships listed there, so make sure you're constantly keeping an eye out and looking at new opportunities. If you're looking for networking events, go to Handshake. Again, that's on your GoPFW account, Career Development tab, Handshake, and Events. We always have different events. Usually they involve employers coming on campus or taking students to the employer, so again, make sure you're keeping an eye out for those and new opportunities that come. If you're interested in the National Student Exchange, you can contact Dr. Allison Ranierson. Her information is listed here. And that's all I have for you today. So please make sure that you're utilizing the TypeFocus7 assessment if you haven't already. It is free for you to use, which is awesome. Again, it's meant to be a tool to help guide you through the process. It's not meant to give you definitive answers of what to major in or do as a career. If you have any questions about the assessment, please feel free to contact our office. We are here to help you in the process. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you soon, and thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation.